Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Hibike Euphonium. And last episode we had our big thing because the Sunrise Festival we've been talking about for a while, the event that we wanted to go to. We actually got to go to it, and not only that, we actually got to impress some people, right? We were doing the whole marching thing, and people were like, huh, you know what, those people, they're pretty good. What's go are they a part of again? We had that kind of stuff, which is pretty great. Also, we get to see their marching uniforms, so definitely a plus. And a little bit of... her name is Kumiko. Kumiko actually meeting up with a girl from her middle school, so we had that nice little scene. As well as a nice scene between Kumiko and Reina. You know, the one where we got that just beaming face of hers. I mean, through a decent amount of the show, it's been a little bit hard to judge just how Reina feels about Kumiko, especially because our like real first interaction that we saw of them was the fight, essentially. But I think that look on her face, it says a lot about how she feels about her. I would say that. So we did finish up the Sunrise Festival, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to transition into next. So let's jump on in and find out. Hopefully things continue to go well for our wind ensemble group thingy. So 3, 2, 1, play. Show them what Kita Uji has got. And they did. Since the show began. Well, a little bit after the show began, but you know what I mean. The plot being in full force is what helped them. Yeah, I did like that though. The kind of recapping of last episode and how it transitioned to the opening. That felt pretty smooth. I like that. By the way, if you do enjoy these videos, I do hope you click that like button. It encourages me. And helps, you know, counteract dislikes, which discourage me. So that's how that works. It'd be really hard to do that with a real camera. We'll have to see someone try. Okay, are we doing tests? Oh yeah, we also had a physical last episode. Isn't that how it always is? English, oh no. So that's why she was writing English. It all makes sense now. Kyoto Prefectural Competition. Okay. Definitely sounds like a big deal. Right. Yeah, that's not surprising. Yeah, our bronze group here. And some people were complaining about having a dud gold edition. I mean, that seems reasonable. Just good luck, everyone. Be your best. Twinkle, twinkle, little tuba. Okay. Kira, kira, chuba. Number feels somewhat arbitrary, but I'm sure they have their reasons. Yeah, it's typically how it goes. So now actual ability matters more than anything. Yeah, but that's not often the case. Especially in anime. A first year talented can crop up and be the best. So yeah, no free passes. If they're all good enough. No. I wouldn't say that. Oh god. Man, she's really digging her finger in there. Just come over here real quick. Oh, wow. Wait, what? What are we doing? How did she become a ruby from a sapphire? How does that even work? Platinum? Okay, this is a thing, apparently. That was very unexpected. I like how she just changes what she is each year. Like your gemstone graduations or something. Yeah, let's not distract the point. As expected of Taki-sensei. You got her started. I think I would almost rather listen to Asuka's voice, but okay. I was enjoying my nap. Why is everyone making noise? So should we? I mean, this is Asuka we're talking about. The one that could have been president if she wanted to be. Again, don't compare yourself to Asuka. And praise. Are you actually gonna go practice or are you gonna take a nap? She's sent into a room without windows. And she really just makes sure she has enough breath. Oh god, don't break it. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, Yui. Forgot she named it that. Need 4 desks just to contain this thing. Yeah, definitely important to maintain anything that you use a lot. Naturally, she knows. Okay, just be careful. Do you want a moment alone with your instrument? We can step outside for a bit. Have her ears glued to the door. This is cute. Is she screwing it up already? It's like, how did you ruin it? I looked away for 10 seconds. Good thing she's not here. Oh, wait. That's not helpful. Any excuse to talk to her, I'll take it. That's a camera angle. More great, it's just well-used animation. Somebody's playing? Thank you, I would not have known that. Yeah, oh my. Yeah, like she said. I was just thinking that. You didn't yet supposed to do a special face as you say it. But oh well. Okay, that was a nice little interaction too. I think we even saw a bit of like sparkling in the eyes there. That was great. Her name just sounds so much like Omaya, like the Japanese pronoun you. Like, sometimes I don't realize I'm referring to her by name. Would you like some assistance to help you carry that? I don't know if that's the safest place to sit, honestly, but I can just picture the instrument falling in the river. Just do your best. Practice makes perfect and all that. Yeah, I can definitely respect that. Are we sharing the ice cream with her? Okay. Yeah. I'll take a bite of my ice cream. Well, it's ice cream, it should be. No, not taking no as an answer here. Sometimes you have to force the indirect kiss. Well, I got that much. Are these positive things? The scapegoat instrument. I don't know how helpful that was, but I lied. Is that it's big? Well, thank you for your help. Okay. I think I kind of almost get it. Man, if we just made that up on the spot, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not really super helpful. Right? I guess. I know, right? What is wrong with you people? She would have been my first stop, regardless of what my issue was. Oh. Yeah, let's Kato. She really does just look so much older than them. You're Ruby. Too easy. I was wondering how she was going to respond to that. I would not have guessed tickling. I should have, though. Okay. Uh, now you got my curiosity. What are you thinking? Yeah, you looks great. I loved her impression of whatever she was doing there. The mascot impression. That's close enough. Yeah, we've seen that. Know that feeling? Take what you can get. Okay, well, I guess we're trying this out. Whatever this is. Oh god. Okay. I guess it's a good event for her if no one else. If not for, even if it's not for Kumiko. Finish what you start, take care. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Just, that was the gentlest tackle I've ever seen. I think that had great results. Don't squish it. And thus a mascot character. It's about what it can be a part of. Yeah, why did you not say that earlier? Yeah, I think I saw that. Well, yeah, I guess we figured it out. Let's get girl to ensemble. Are you ready? Was that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? I think it was. Yeah, well, didn't that feel great? Did that motivation increase? There we go. Mission accomplished. We didn't need to dress her up in a silly costume after all. Although I appreciate it. She should. I hope you make it. Make me nervous watching you walk backwards with that thing. Yeah, you're welcome. I get exactly what I was thinking. Who saved? Who helped? Oh. Okay. Well. That might be the start of something. And annoy all the neighbors. Yeah, I think I saw a bit of blushing going on there. And oh no, that was not rain. Never mind. What do you mean? You wanna try? Okay, that's what we end off on. We didn't even have the auditions yet, we just brought it up in the episode and had some practice for it. I can't stop thinking about the whole Sapphire Ruby thing. That was pretty funny. It was just such a random, unexpected little gag, but it won't leave my mind every time I see her. Still just love how intimate the four of them are in that shot. You can really feel the friendship. I mean, Sapphire in particular just like really going to town on Reina, like trying to get attached at the hip almost. And then she points at it. And darkness. No preview, no stinger, just darkness. Okay, that was the 6th episode of Hibike Euphonium. And yeah, this episode a bit more chill than the last episode. There was no like big event like we had last episode. We already finished off the Sunrise Festival, which was great. And now we are getting ready for something else, right? I don't remember the name of it. There was a lot of kind of info dumpy kind of stuff in the episode, like explaining the competition and how it works and kind of comparing it to, what do they compare it to? Baseball? They compare it to something. But yeah, there's a lot of explanation about how that works or something. I'll definitely go back and watch again later to make sure I got all the details on that. But yeah, definitely preparing for it. That's the important part to get, right? In our school, Kitauji, like I think they said 10 years they haven't, gotten that one position. But now is when the anime begins, so we're gonna be doing much better this time. We have Taki, we have Kumiko, we got Reina. I feel like our chances are much better. Just overall the motivation of the group is at a higher level, so we also straight up said we were aiming for nationals. Like that was what we established early on, so I'm sure we'll do pretty well, hopefully. But they gave a lot of details about how this works and stuff like that. So now it's, the big thing was the fact that there's some auditioning going on to get, like, positions and stuff decided, right? Like, because it made some comment about how, like, it's usually, it would be, like, the 3rd years and stuff that would get chosen. Because, Japan has that whole hierarchy senpai thing where usually a senpai will get chosen over this kohai just because they're a senpai, regardless of ability, right? Kind of anti-meritocracy. So, but this whole audition thing kind of changes that, so everyone's kind of doing their best and hoping to get chosen, right? That was pretty much the episode, although we had a lot of focus on Hozuki. Is her name right? Yeah, Hazuki. I was close. Some people call her Hazuki, some people call her Kato. That always makes it hard to remember names because usually a character's not called the same thing by everyone. Sometimes you have nicknames, sometimes you have anything, really. Anything is possible, right? So yeah, because Kumiko in particular, she kind of looking at Hazuki, she kind of saw a little bit of herself, her past self, and that kind of really motivated her to help as best she can, try to get her to really up her motivation essentially, and also learning important things like actually having to maintain your instrument. Like I commented on it in the episode, how that kind of reminded me of Yui, because in K-On! Yui, she loved her guitar, and one day they're just like, do you even maintain this thing? And then they took it to the shop to have the strings cleaned. And then, he's like, okay, payment please. And Yui's like, what, payment? I was not told there had to be a payment. It was the whole thing. But if you've seen this show, you've probably seen K-On! I would imagine it came out first. It's by the same studio. It's about music, sort of. So anyway, we got that taken care of. We had some nice bonding between her and her instrument, which is good to see. Definitely very important. I think we've established that in this show. The importance of, connecting with your instruments. So, and just seeing her lug that thing around, the struggle really is real. It's so difficult, but also had some good friendship stuff in the episode, like trying to offer her the ice cream. That was a fun little scene. And I just like how we're just like asking random tuba players, like kind of like their motivation, their driving force, what they like about tuba, right? Like that was kind of a funny concept. Didn't go super well. Some of the answers were kind of like vague, not that helpful, at least in my opinion, although I'm not an instrument person, so I can't really say one way or the other what's really useful info and what's not. Like I'm sure an actual professional could get much more out of their responses than I ever could, but yeah, then we had the bit with Asuka. And her trying to help. She got Kumiko to wear that silly, like, mascot costume. She was not a big fan of it. She did not like wearing it. Sapphire liked her wearing it. But, Sapphire wasn't really the point. We're trying to help Hazuki. But I did quite enjoy her enthusiasm, though. Just kind of launching, what's the word, glomp or whatever, just like, rushing towards the mascot character, knocking her over at certain points. That was a lot of fun. In the end, that really wasn't necessary, like it didn't help the overall goal at all, but it was fun though. That's really the most important thing. Just Kumiko might be a little bit salty she had to go through all that. But eventually we did have a revelation that Hazuki actually has not even played in an ensemble yet. Not at Sunrise Festival, because I guess she was playing with pom-poms. Not during that one thingy, because she sat out because she was a beginner. So once we actually got her to play in an ensemble, that kind of really can well up that motivation, and it clearly did. It clearly did. We had I didn't really want to talk during it, but we had a bit where it was like kind of like zoomed in on her face. I think that was supposed to kind of imply that she was kind of starting to feel it at that point. Obviously, she's not just going to stop in the middle of it to express excitement, but I think that was to let us know that there was some of that going on inside. Because by the end of it, she definitely seemed like it had its effect, which is good to see. And then she like brings it home, carrying this massive thing on the train, and she fell. Luckily, somebody was there to help her, which maybe the start of a ship, but we'll see. We ended off on a scene where Aoi kind of just wished good luck to Kumiko. I don't know how much I should read into the scene. She said something about like lucky you. I'm not quite sure how to take that, but. Yeah, maybe it'll become more obvious later, and that pretty much was the episode. I do still really enjoy the cast of characters. They're a lot of fun. Their interactions. We're continuing to get more of Kumiko and Reina. Like we had the one scene that sort of like Shikaishi, like the whole hair flippy thingy with Reina and Kumiko. Kumiko kind of like threw back some of her words at her, saying it's like her, Reina Nashi. We had that whole thing. That was a great little scene. I did quite enjoy that. A lot of the interactions we do get between Kumiko and Reina, we don't get a lot of them, and they are pretty short, but I do enjoy all of them quite a bit. I do hope that the ratio of that kind of goes up. Hopefully we can get more of that going forward. Get some longer scenes. Get some stuff like we get in that one shot of the ED, if you know what I mean. That would be great. It was also funny to see Natsuki practicing outside because there was no window. I almost commented on that during it, but like I said, I didn't really want to talk during the performance. I really don't like talking over performances, but just her playing outside where there was no window, I did find that funny. Because I've kind of attached window to her as like a meme, so good stuff. Good stuff. We are continuing to aim for nationals. We are continuing to do our best. It's good to see everyone motivated and doing their best, practicing, hoping to do well in the auditions. And next episode, the way things are going, I think we're going to actually get the auditions. So it'll be cool to see how things go. I don't expect everyone to be happy with their results, right? I imagine we'll deal with some people that are kind of like down in the dumps and they just didn't, because not everyone can get their ideal seat in any kind of audition scenario, right? So it's a bit of a zero-sum game. Some people are going to be happy with what they got, some people won't be. So we may have to deal with some sad characters, which is sad, but that is how it goes. Just how it is. Also, the squishing of the mascot head, that whole thing was kind of funny too. Anyway, good episode. That's all I really got to say. So if you enjoyed this video, I do hope you click that like button, support me on Patreon, get you early access if you're into that sort of thing. Also, maybe watch more of my videos if you like this one, and leave a comment if you got something to say. But for now, bye-bye.